They cut you open with no pain medicine. They used worms to clean your wounds. They drilled holes in your head. And somehow, some people lived. It sounds like a nightmare. It feels wrong to even imagine it. Today, we fear a small needle. Back then, people faced blades, fire, and pain with no escape. Yet, in the middle of fear and blood, some strange treatments helped the body heal. Not because ancient people were lucky. Not because of magic, but because the human body has always tried to survive, even in the worst ways. For most of history, people did not know about germs. They did not know about tiny living things that cause sickness. They did not know why wounds turned black, why fever burned the body, or why pain spread from one small cut. All they had were their eyes, their hands, and their fear. They watched what happened. They remembered what seemed to help. They passed stories from one person to the next. Over time, some of these cruel ideas stayed alive. Not because they were kind, but because sometimes, by chance, they worked. Imagine you are sick. Your body feels heavy. Your head is hot. Your skin is cold. You cannot eat. You cannot sleep. There is no doctor like today. No pills. No clean rooms. No soft beds. Only a dark space, the smell of smoke, and people who are also scared. They want to help you. But they do not know how. So they try things that feel wild. They try to pull the sickness out of you. They try to scare it away. They try to burn it out. They try to cut it out. And sometimes, by pure luck, the body gets better. One of the most feared treatments was bloodletting. A sharp blade or a leech would be placed on the skin. Blood would flow out. People believed sickness lived in bad blood. So they removed it. The sight alone could make someone faint. The pain was real. The weakness after was deep. Many people grew worse. Some even died. But in certain cases, this strange act helped. If someone had very high blood pressure or swelling, losing some blood could lower pressure in the body. It could ease pain in the head. It could slow a racing heart. People saw these rare moments and thought, this works. They did not see the many times it failed. The mind holds on to hope. It remembers the one success and forgets the many losses. Then there were leeches. Soft, wet, living worms placed on skin. They drank blood slowly. The idea feels sickening. But leeches release a liquid that stops blood from clotting. This keeps blood flowing. In crushed fingers or ears, fresh blood flow can save tissue from dying. Even today, in rare cases, trained doctors still use leeches in clean rooms. The old method was dirty and risky. But the core idea had truth inside it. The body needs flow. When blood moves, healing can happen. Another practice was using maggots in wounds. Small white worms placed inside open flesh. It sounds like pure horror. Yet maggots eat dead tissue, not healthy tissue. They clean wounds. They remove rot. They help stop infection. In a world with no clean tools and no medicine, this was one of the few ways to clean deep wounds. The pain and fear were great. The sight was terrible, but the wound could heal better after. The body, when given a cleaner space, can rebuild itself. There was also trepanation, a hole drilled into the skull. People believed bad spirits or pressure lived inside the head. They thought making a hole would let the pain leave. The thought of this makes your skin crawl. The sound of bone breaking. The risk of infection. The risk of death. Yet some people survived. In some cases, when there was pressure in the head from injury, a hole could release that pressure. It could save a life. They did not know why it worked. They only saw that sometimes, the person woke up. Sometimes, the pain stopped. The brain is soft. Pressure can harm it. Release can help. Even without knowing the reason, the action had meaning. Fire was used too. Burning skin to stop bleeding. Burning wounds to clean them. The pain was sharp and deep. The smell of flesh filled the air. Many times, this made things worse. But heat can kill tiny life forms that cause infection. Fire can seal blood vessels. In a dirty world, this harsh act could stop bleeding and slow sickness. The body, once the bleeding stopped, had a chance to heal. People also used cold, ice, snow, cold water. They packed wounds with cold to stop pain and swelling. They did not know about swelling inside the body. They only saw that cold made pain go numb. It slowed bleeding. It made the body feel calm for a short time. The cold gave the body a break. It gave the mind a pause from pain. This simple act, still used today in gentle ways, helped many survive injuries. Why did people believe these things worked, even when they were cruel? The human brain is built to find patterns. When someone tries 10 strange treatments and one person lives, the brain links the living to the treatment. It forgets the 9 who did not survive. This is how hope grows. This is how stories form. We hold on to the one light in the dark. We pass it on. Over time, the story becomes stronger than the truth. The pain of loss is heavy. The comfort of one success feels like proof. The brain also loves control. When sickness comes, it feels like chaos. It feels like the body has turned against you. Doing something, even something painful, feels better than doing nothing. Action gives the mind peace. The act itself feels like fighting back. Even if the act harms, the feeling of control can calm fear. This is why people accept pain when they believe it leads to safety. There is also the power of belief. When someone trusts a treatment, the body can change its response to pain. The mind can release calm signals. Muscles can relax. The heart can slow. This does not cure deep sickness. But it can ease suffering. It can help the body use its own strength. The body has hidden tools inside it. Rest, warmth, calm, and hope can help healing begin. Even in cruel treatments, the belief around them sometimes gave people the strength to survive the shock. Think of the body like a small city. When there is damage, workers rush to fix it. Blood brings tools. Cells clean up waste. New tissue grows. If the space is too dirty, the workers fail. If the space is too crushed, they cannot move. Some ancient treatments, by chance, cleared space or changed flow. They removed rot. They changed pressure. They slowed bleeding. The workers inside the body then had room to act. The method was ugly. The result, sometimes, was life. But most of these methods were dangerous. Many people died from infection, blood loss, or shock. The success stories survived in memory. The failures faded into silence. This is how human history often works. We build stories on rare wins. We carry forward ideas that feel powerful. We forget the cost paid by many. Today, medicine is clean. It is careful. It is tested. We understand tiny life forms. We understand blood flow. We understand pressure in the head. We no longer need fire and worms in dirty rooms. But the past still whispers a lesson. Even in fear and pain, people searched for ways to heal. They watched. They learned. They tried again. The road to gentle care was paved with harsh steps. There is something unsettling about knowing that horror and healing once lived side by side. It reminds us that progress is not always soft. It often grows from mistakes. The body is strong. The mind is hopeful. Together, they can survive things that feel impossible. But survival does not mean the path was right. It only means the body found a way, sometimes despite the treatment, not because of it. So when you feel safe in a clean room, when a small pill eases your pain, remember that long ago, healing looked like fear. The past was not kind. But it was searching. And the search, slow and painful, led us here.